Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Hope you are having a great day. Picking off where I dropped off last week with you in this office renovation. Pretty much the walls were down. Right now what I'm showing you is actually the drywall going up, and of course babe being very excited. So last week when I shared the process, I showed you that there was this partition wall that was up, which we realized there was no real structure like holding it. So then we ended up creating what would essentially be a new office space. We left for a little bit, came back in.
Oh my gosh, babe! Look at you, Mr. Executive!
What I want to share with you now is what we started doing about a day later, the full knockout, and then that space build up. So there were some outlets that were currently on the floor that needed to be changed. So we're going to start that today. And we're also doing the partitions. Now, after shopping online for a few hours and realizing how much this stuff was going to cost, it was actually cheaper just to build it out. So I had an idea of the furniture that was going to be going into the space. So each one of the partitions have a space of about 75-inch wide to not only fit a chair, but also a desk. That way, as you're getting serviced, you know, everyone isn't in your business.
Okay, so partitions was around $150, $200. Depending on height. The height that was necessary for the project was about $150. And so I was like, you know what? It's actually less expensive to just build something. And so the guy, I want to say each one of the partitions, well, let's just say this, it's $200 for 4. So there's going to be 2 on this side and then 2 on the other side. I'm letting you guys see what it looks like now, because literally in the next 20 minutes this is going to be done. And so I'm excited, because when you come in, you're gonna have the reception area, desk, and then the stage is gonna be pushed back. I left about 4.5 feet on top of the stage, simply because it's just gonna be way too much to have to cut. Secondly, there's plugs already that's there, so I want to keep those plugs. And the last thing is, when there's training, they can still use the stage to kind of stand to separate them. But I want you guys to see the before. I will be back in about 20 or so minutes to show you what that training looks like, because it is going to get sheetrock. Guys, this is the partition without the sheetrock. I wanted you all to see it. Whether you guys know it or not, I actually did quite a bit of the cuts. Let me show you guys the flooring that I selected for this project really quickly. So this is the flooring that I selected. I broke a nail. The color of the desk is going to be this color right here. And I'm going to have some black paint. Again, I want the space to be masculine. It's going to be like modern, transitional. You guys are going to get to see it. It's really a combination of my style and his, because he loves color, vibrancy, and modern. But at the same time, I worked my magic on some stuff. So we had to compromise on some stuff, but I loved it. So this morning they started doing some of the mud work. How this is going to be set up is I'm going to do wainscoting at the bottom without the box trim. So it's going to be wainscoting. The bottom is going to be a dark color instead of having this. You know what? I'll surprise y'all in terms of furniture, because I did a little spin on this. But this right here is the door that's going to be going on there. It may seem like I'm repeating myself, but I do understand that every time I upload a content, different people are coming in. Drywall, again, all of this is all new. None of this was up. Flooring is gonna go in. You guys, it's amazing. It looks really good. I'm happy. I did it. Is it good? Bueno? Okay. I don't know if you guys got that, but he said I work hard for that money, baby. Because I did, let me get closer, y'all, because I did the measurement. to make sure everything is gonna be right. So then each partition is gonna be up. So I'm really happy. Oh my gosh, you guys, it looks so good. It looks so good. We're about to cut into the stage. You can go ahead and say. We are about to cut the stage. Y'all missed it. I just did all the measurements to take away from the stage. You can see the red line right here. So it's close to like about 3 feet that's gonna be cut off the stage. And I say stage because the previous owners, I said this prior, but they had built this, but I thought it was really good to keep this. I'm about to start cutting because whenever there was any like speaking engagement or teaching, it could still be used and the whole thing wouldn't have to get tear down. And then this area here, you know, back to school, catering, whatever, that would have that area. Even though it's a small space, I'm trying to use and also maximize what I already know the office does from the previous office. So I'm trying to be able to like use this the best way possible. We have to go to the store to get some more material. Keep in mind that the walls are going to get muddied also to kind of smooth everything over. And so I am so freaking happy, y'all. So freaking happy because I get to actually see this through. And I feel overall it's going to be just like a really great space. And also, this is actually going to be another work area just in case. So that way this whole space here is going to be workspace right here. Which again is going to be really great. Let me see if I can rotate the camera back a bit so you guys can see the whole thing. Bar.
Oh, the big bar over there.
Where?
That's not coming.
Huh?
There's a little cookie right here for the nail.
Okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, for the nail right here.
It's okay.
¿Será que todo tiene?
What's up? Huh? Oh, you're with the electric, right? Okay, so okay, so essentially we're gonna get flooring done. So I went to Home Depot and I bought this. So that way, and if you need my guys.
So while Rigo and his partner are handling the break in the stage area, I am now dealing with the electrician. So essentially the way the people that was in here before had the plugs on the floor, they weren't really anchored properly. So they were essentially floating. And so I had gone to Home Depot and picked up everything so that way when the electrician came, he would have them on the ground. I don't know if you guys have ever seen how plugs are like in your home. That's pretty much what I wanted to create because I didn't want it to be a hazard if someone was walking. There was literally like holes in the floor. So I'm like, I don't know how, well, it was a cell phone store. And so I'm sure there were probably like tables over the holes. That way no one would like get hurt. But I wanted the holes to be smaller. And then I wanted him to be able to also make sure they were stationary. Again, that way if you stepped on it, it wouldn't go through the floor. And then I wanted the flooring to go around the plug. That way it looked nicer and neater. Not only that, he's also adding in some wiring and outlets for 2 TVs to go in. Of course, the alarm system and camera and everything like that. So I'm handling that while Rigo and his guys are working on those things. I just want to make sure that everything is to code and everything is going to be safe.
Yeah, so we need, those are brand new bulbs though. We just want them. Okay, because these are already here, we're trying to fix, because he just had a hole in the ground. So if he did have a permit, who the fuck agreed to it? You understand? If anything, we're doing it the right way. The last thing that we need to do is if you can tether somehow to get an outlet right here and get an outlet on this side would be great. Okay. Put in the boxes in. So once he takes these out, this is supposed to go like this. Yeah. So now when you drill it, it's gonna sit here and it'll be up. So these 4, if for him to take this mic in your room, the electric right here for the TV.
Ahí está cortado. Está cortado ahí.
No, I'm trying to see what
guy, he told me the name of the barber. That's when he goes to the owner.
That's what he goes to, right? I told you, he look like he's here right here. But it's close. It's right next door here. You know?
They'll not be on over there.
Yeah.
So, of course, stop working with him.
Do you think you can save this? Do you think you can save this to use it to?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Save for what? Which one you using for?
Save the front so when he gets done, he can just carry it
Ah,
back.
yeah, okay.
¿Cómo? Se le va a cortar, pero el problema está que va a salir una pulgada y media por fuera.
He done took the plug, tethered it right there, and put it underneath it.
Es lo que estoy viendo yo.
Even the cable.
O maybe le ponemos bloque.
Let's go see.
Para ponerle porque
What's going on?
right here, when you put this at the top, right here, right? This is the top. And you cut it right here, flush, this 1 inch looking thing like the wood.
Ah,
You see?
Okay. No, but it's okay.
No, this no, right here you can see like 1 inch and a half that way.
Okay.
But this no plywood. But this is the line there.
So, can I buy a smaller wood to go on top?
Para que era un ripiado.
Listen, what I'm saying is,
With
with this one here, can you cut a small piece?
Yeah, little piece.
Okay.
Yeah, for you see this 1 inch and a half right here.
Yeah.
And this, for the carrying side is really this is for carry outside like 1 inch and a
Yeah.
half. This is the face, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is happening. When you cut it right here, this put back the tape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we can just, no
A
problem.
little rib. Oh, no.
You're not gonna see it because it's gonna have flooring.
Glory.
Yeah, it's gonna be covered with flooring. So if you take a small piece here, cut it,
Yeah.
and you put it on top,
Yeah.
it's gonna be covered with flooring. It's okay.
Okay.
It's fine.
Le vamos a poner un requerimiento. Sí, de plano. Ah, ¿cómo?
Como media va a salir de grosor de...
Oh, sí, va a salir lo de la madera.
So, what you see?
So this space required a lot of cleaning. And when I say a lot of cleaning. There were mouse traps, there was roaches, there was a lot of stuff. And so during the renovation process, I'm also trying to clean to figure out what's going on, doing the bomb spray just to make sure that these things don't come back. Also, don't mind my hair touching the floor because this entire weekend I have of this project, I was breaking nails like nobody's business, and I was washing my hair like constantly and changing the bedding and stuff like that. Like we were doing our best to like leave everything in front of the door before we even like came into the house and stuff like that. But we both like tackled cleaning. There was like open containers of bottles, there was food, there was candy wrappers, there was uneaten candy. Not really sure how this project went, but I can say during the whole entire process, we did our best to keep the office clean and keep things up. And I think this was also like a little bit of an eye opener for Bae, because during the process, not only did he kind of see work that was improperly done, but then he got to see the corrections made. He got to see like things going up. He got to see the prices of things. So now when I speak to him about like, okay, this got to get done, it's going to be this much, he at least now has an idea of, you know, wood, material, labor, and the fact that he was so hands-on with the project. Also, he understands the labor part. So this was a really good joint effort project, and things went by like really smoothly.
Grab it.
Yo. What's going on, bro? Do everything consistent? Okay, so it's 650. Hold on. Then listen to this.
Yeah.
Repeat that one more time. Alright, let us talk about it real quick. We'll call you right back, alright? Alright.
Una hoja más larga.
Más largo.
Sí. Oh, me traigo una pared.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Tell him to hold on.
Hold on a minute.
Just in case, if y'all thought I was crazy, like, what is Nadia doing on the floor? Let me just tell you now, not only do you pay for good contractors, but you're also cleaning for people to have respect for your space. Because look at this, y'all. Look at this. Twigs. You be having bugs and roaches and all this stuff, getting termite, getting Terminex to come out, and not knowing why you still got bugs. And the people that you got coming into your home working are not doing their due diligence. Even if this is a commercial property, you still gonna expect that. Clearly I'm doing it, but the guys did ask about cleaning up, and my guys have been cleaning up as they're working. So when you're hiring, keep in mind what you're paying for, because when you're trying to cut corners and save money, this is exactly what you're gonna get left with: a pile of trash.